All right, you guys, so this second problem is a little more complex. I've got 11 plus 21 divided by 3 times 2 minus 6 plus 4. There's so much stuff going on here. So let's write down all the things that we see. Actually, before we write down all the things that we see, because our order of operations is all the way up here, I'm going to rewrite that. Refresh. Okay? The very first step in order of operations, based on the stuff that we just now wrote, what's the first thing we look for? Parentheses or grouping brackets, okay? What's the very second thing we look for? Exponents, okay? What's the third thing we look for? Multiplication and division from left to right. And what's the last thing we do? The very last thing is subtract and add from left to right again. All right, now that we have the refresh over here, we can go by and write down all of the operations that we see here. So here are operations. In this expression, the operations, what operation is between the 11 and the 21? We have addition. What operation is between the 21 and the 3? We've got division. What operation is between the 3 and the 2? We've got multiplication. What operation is between the 2 and the 6? We've got subtraction. What operation is between the 6 and the 4? We have another addition. Okay? And then we also have parentheses around the 6 and the 4. Lots and lots of things happening here. Okay? I need to order these things. Out of all of these things that are over here, which of those goes first? So I check my list. I go, okay, are there any parentheses in this expression? Heck yeah, there are. I know because I wrote it over here, and I see them right here, these parentheses, which means I have to solve inside the parentheses first. What's 6 plus 4? 10. Okay. Now, since I took care of what's inside the parentheses, it disappears, and I rewrite the whole entire expression. So I'm going to start with 11 plus 21 divided by 3 times 2. This minus stays minus 10. Okay? Taking care of the parentheses. Done. Are there any exponents? Did we write exponents on the right-hand side? No, we didn't. So we don't have any exponents. So I'm going to put a check there because we've done that. There are no exponents. Is there any multiplication or division? If I look at my operations, there's multiplication and division. Okay? Now it says left to right. So that means over here where I've got division and I've got multiplication, the leftmost thing has to happen first. So I have to take care of 21 divided by 3 first because it came first. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, and then I'm going to rewrite the whole thing. 11 plus 7 times 2 minus 10. Okay. All right, but I'm not done. I've taken care of the division, but not the multiplication. So now I've got to multiply. 7 times 2 is 14. I'm going to rewrite again. This 11 stays 11 plus 14 minus 10. Do I have any more multiplication or division? No, so I'm done with this. The last step is addition and subtraction from left to right. I obviously have some of that. There's some here and here and here. Okay? So I'm going to do it left to right. So the leftmost thing is 11 plus 14, which is 25. And then I rewrite minus 10. And 25 minus 10 is 15. Okay? Super important that you follow that order of operations every single time. Okay, this was a complex problem because you might have tried to do the multiplication first and then the division, and then you would have been kind of in a mess because 21 does not divide 6. Okay, all right, good job.